Yo, what is up guys? So today in this video, I'm going to be telling you how to make a sword combat system, right? So let's get started without wasting any time. So first of all, I'm going to tell you which sword I'm using. So you're just gonna wanna go into toolbox and search up classic sword, right? Or just search up sword. And then you get the Roblox Studio sword and you're just gonna wanna, go inside of it, you're just gonna wanna delete the scripts and delete these. And you got yourself a sword. I already did that and I renamed it to Katana, right? And I'm gonna introduce you my workspace in a bit, right? First of all, you're gonna want to go inside the game, right? So as you can see, this fold animation, right? It's not really good, right? Because it makes it look unprofessional. So in order to fix that, you're gonna want to go back, right? You're gonna want to go in workspace in your rig, and you're gonna want to get the animate script. Copy that and paste it into starter character scripts, and then you're gonna want to go inside of it. So now just scroll down to like line 400 and something until you see uh this, right? Function tool and animate tool, line 434. You're just gonna want to delete this function and just go on and just go all the way up, right? And go down here and tool one, delete that, right? So now if you go inside the game, as you can see, it got rid of all of the tool animations, right? For the sake of our sword combat system. So let me show you how it works. So now we have the animation right here, right? So let's open it. Take all these animations, right? This is like the hit animation, right? Or the enemy will get, and then slashes, right? So for this combo system, I'm gonna have we go inside. So these scripts are empty, right? Like these are just variables. I'm gonna explain in a bit, right? So I have my animation right over here in a folder, right? M1, M2, M3, and so hit for the enemy. You're just gonna keep that inside, and then you're gonna want to make another folder called remotes. Then even inside of that, and name it whatever you want. And I also got modules here, right? So if you guys want this module, then like join my Discord server. The link is gonna be in the description. It's my portfolio server, and you can just go in the open source tab. It's gonna be like the first thing out there, right? The modules, the module, right? And then we got some S effects like sword hit, sword swing, and then we also got some V effects for like blood, right? And now we're just gonna wanna get started, right? So first of all, we're gonna wanna go inside of the client script, right? So I'm just getting the player and the character. I'm getting the animations folder, the remote folder, and I'm just getting all my animations right over here, right? And now we're just gonna get started. And I've like made some labels here for like which attack it is and can you use it or not, and for the tool, right? So first of all, we're gonna do this is referring to the sword, right? We're gonna do tool dot eclipse connection, and we're gonna say can use equals true, and yeah, we're gonna do we're gonna copy that and you're gonna change this to uneclipsed and this to false, right? And then we're gonna get the user input service. So we'll put URS to consume get service, user input service, right? And then URS dot input began connect function input typing, right? And then if the player is typing, then return and however if input dot user input type equals enum dot user input type enum dot user input type dot mouse button one and can use. You can either do can use or equals true. I like to use it like that, right? Then we're gonna wanna check. So if attack equals one equals one, then M1 will on play, right? So basically on these animations, right? I'm just loading them so I can just do play down there, right? This makes it a lot easy. We can play M1 animation and then we can fire the remote event. So remote event fire server, and then you can just attack. We can just add plus one to attack. Then for the debound, you can just do task delay uh maybe like 0.5 function, And also we're gonna make a debounce, right? We have a debounce. Yeah, we have a debounce. So you're gonna wanna like go here and check the debounce is false. You can either do and debounce and not debounce, or you can do and debounce completely equals false. I'm gonna just do and not debounce. That's like that's like English, right? And then over here we're gonna in this function we're gonna make the debounce false, and we're gonna set it to true over here, just like that. And then you're gonna want to go down here and make another function else if attack equals 2. Then copy all of this, changes to M2, right? I'll just copy this old function, paste it down here, and if attack equals 3, then M3, play, vice versa, and you just kind of want to make that 1. And yep, and you can, and then that's kind of it for the local script, right? And let's move on to the server. On the server, we have our where I'm just defining my remotes, all the effects, my SFX, my animations, all of that, right? And our damage, right? The damage you want to deal. So now we're just gonna want to go here. We're gonna want to do remotes dot event the on server event connect function. And I forgot one thing. So like on the third attack, I want to add a knockback. So I'm just gonna add right here last hit or something like that, right? And we're gonna get that on the server, right? And you get the player from that, and then you're gonna get argument. Now we just get the character equals character if character equals nil, then return, and they just checking for the character return. We just get all of the components of character real quick. And checks the first out character like correctly. I'm not refer no return. What's a position you know it? Alrighty, so now that we've done this, now we're gonna go ahead and get the SFX equals name equals SFX dot swing, long swing dot parent equals human report. And then after putting the parent, you can undo swing time for it. So now let's test it till this point. As you can see, we got the animation working. Right, so for the damaging, we're gonna use region 3, right? So I got these settings up here for you guys. So like I already pre-made this right for this video. So like just take a look at it. I'm gonna zoom out, right? So we're just making a size for like imaginary hitbox, and then we're gonna create the region, right? This is like just some calculations you don't gotta worry about. And this is just to check so that we don't like damage like again, like right? So we're just gonna do for underscore comma part uh in pairs parts in region, right? Do local enemy character was part of enemy character, and enemy character found as a humanoid, and enemy character dot name nil equals player dot name player dot name. Then we're gonna want to damage its enemy character dot humanoid take damage, right? It's right here. And then we're also gonna want to get our modules, right? So we'll create module equals inbuilt serial modules, right? And then we're gonna want to handle our VFX down here, right? So we're gonna play the VFX, right? So we're gonna get the VFX, which will blood equals VFX dot blood, one blood dot parent, which is we can use the spawn function right over here, right? And we're gonna set the blood dot c for it equals human enemy character, humanoid part of c frame, right? And then we're gonna do first of all we're gonna check if the blood is on an anchor. Gonna make it on Anchor. Anchor. Set that false, right? And then we're gonna want to weld it, right? So we're gonna use the weld module. So module, the weld module, just do is it called weld? Oh, I get it, I get it. Okay, okay. So you gotta acquire the module, right, right. Okay. We're gonna get acquire the module. So we'll get the weld module. It acquire module dot weld acquire modules dot weld. It's like that, right? And then we're gonna do weld and weld. Now the first is gonna be the part, right? So I wanna weld this to the enemy characters document part, and that will handle everything for you, right? And then after that, we just have to make it emit. So in my VFX, we have a attachment and it has particle emitters, right? So in this one function, we're gonna do for I comma v in blood get descendants do if v is a particle emitter, then we emit I'm gonna make it emit one, right? That's the amount that works for me. And if your VFX has a attribute, then you can just use the attribute, right? So we've emitted the VFX, right? Now we just go down here, and then we're gonna do if argon equals lactate, then this is basically gonna be for like the knockback rate. So we're gonna do total body velocity equals instance the new body velocity, right? And we're gonna set the parent to enemy character document or loop part, and then body velocity dot max force equals vector 3 dot new. So this is right 1e6 comma 0 comma 1e6. So like this like the max force like for the x and y axis. I mean x and z axis. I mean the y is like to go up, so I made that 0 because we don't want to make it go up. So we're going to do body velocity dot velocity equals human root part like the attack rate human root part, right? And then human root part dot c frame dot loop vector uh times 40, right? And we're gonna do game dot debris add item body velocity 0.2, right? However, else into else if there's no argument, right? Copy that, make that 10, just like that. And above here, we also forgot to add a sound effect, right? We're gonna get the local hit, local sword hit, local SFX got sword hit, long, and then sword hit dot turn equals enemy character, even though we part sword hit dot play, right? Make it play. And then down here we're gonna handle all of the destroying, right? Cast dot wait, I'm gonna say 2, sword hit, destroy, blood, destroy. We're gonna destroy the swing, destroy. What else is there to destroy? I'm just thinking, wait. And yeah, that's about it. Not sure. Now let's test, right? Look, we have this. Uh-oh, what's going on? Wait. Alright, so I forgot. Okay, so the first thing we gotta do is If hit equals true, then return one. We should change this uh, equals true after it does that check, right? And now it should not repeatedly do that, right? And now I'm noticing a bit of delay, right? Maybe if you remove this. Yep, it's not good. So anyways, this is the sword combat system, right? If y'all don't want to code this, then I got one on the store, right? It's on a 35% discount, right? It has like that full SPG style dashing system and everything, sprinting system, abilities, good framework, and of course a better version of this, right? And it's on 35% discount. It's gonna be linked in the description below if you guys want it. And yeah, this is how to make a sort of combo system. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.